Hey there, I'm Simon Marmot, your 30-year veteran marketing guide, and it's a pleasure to be here for our very first of the 7 Ultimate Marketing Hacks to Scale video series. I can't wait to go deep and help give back to you guys and teach you some amazing and battle-tested brand and marketing strategies to help your business grow fast. So let's get stuck straight into the first one, my favorite topic. Why is emotional marketing so important, and how do you create a bulletproof brand strategy to help you outsmart your competition, not outspend? We all know emotional marketing is important, and it refers to advertising and marketing that primarily uses an emotion to appeal to customers, your new and existing customers, to create that raving fan culture. One of the most effective ways to respond to a changing world is through branding, but not branding as you know it. The days when brand was just a marketing function are over. Brand is now a leadership issue. Your brand is not something you can just add to your business and have a conversation about. Brand is the reason your business exists. Whatever your products are, whatever you manufacture, whatever your services are, whatever you sell, somebody else can do it faster, better, and cheaper. Why is your brand great? What does your brand do? Why is it so important in the hearts and the minds of your customers? And I want to jump into this a little deeper and unpack a simple yet powerful planning tool and show you how to create your winning brand strategy. Let's get stuck into it. Let's unpack that bad boy now.
Okay, guys, before we jump into this cool slide and unpack it, I want to just talk a little bit about the power of an emotional connection, further to what we've already spoken about in this video. Just remember and realize that we humans, your customers, they're not waiting around to speak to you and to be introduced to you and say hello to your brand. We're just not programmed like that. You know, we're very busy. It's a push-button world that we're living in. And we're really good as customers, as consumers, at pushing away messages. In fact, think about, I don't know what the number is. Let's say we see 1,000 messages a day. Well, we push out 999 of them because we don't want to take on board any more brands. We don't want to make decisions. We want to be lazy. If I bought toothpaste last time around, I'm probably going to buy the same toothpaste this time around. In fact, I've used the same toothpaste for the last 10 years because I don't want to make the decision to put myself in a situation where there's a little bit of stress in that decision. So how do we do it, and what do we do to get under the radar and reintroduce and introduce ourselves to those brands? The only way of doing it is through that emotional connection. And we do that through humor or sadness and play on the heartstrings. And it's all about emotions. And that is how we do it. That is how we get under the radar to introduce ourselves to new customers, and we say, hi, nice to meet you. And then we have a conversation. If we don't have that introduction, and we don't have that core proposition that is based in a non-corporate human way of talking, then we just don't have a chance to reach out our new customers and talk to our existing customers. So this tool, this planning strategy tool, is really a great way of unpacking everything. More importantly, it's about creating a single-minded one-page strategy document that you can literally put together yourself, and it will help to create your emotional connection and convert a rational reason for being into an emotional end benefit, and that is what it's all about. So let's jump into it. This is an actual strategy document that I put together for one of my clients. It's called Code Camp. They teach kids how to code on holiday camps, and my son went. You get to make apps and games, and it's super fun for them. And we're going to literally break down the brand and the strategy and what they did, and hopefully you'll learn something from it and you'll be able to do it yourself. So at the top here, you've got audience segments: mums, kids between 5 and 12, and dads. Obviously, the mums and the dads are the main decision maker, but the kids' pesto power is really powerful. So the rational product offering, the physicalness, I guess, of what they're all about is that Code Camp inspires kids with the skills to create the digital world. We were the original and first company to offer coding to kids in Australia since 2013. And in a nutshell, we love teaching kids to code, create and build apps and games and websites during the school holidays, after school and in-school programs, and we'll always have fun doing it. If you think about it, and we're going to get to this at the end of this slide, the future is digital and the future is programming. So if we can create some kids who both enjoy development, understand how it works in their brain, then we've got our future is bright. Our kids' futures are bright if they go into development, if they are into innovation and experimenting. So why wouldn't you want to give your kids that gift? And that's really a gold nugget, I guess, and a thought that we will nurture in a minute. So the three things that their brand are all about, let's call them the product attributes. What do they want to own? Are convenience, that everything they do is empowering kids, of course, and that they were the original and they started the industry here in Australia. The next bucket down, hopefully you're looking at this and writing some notes down. I want you guys at home, at your office, to do this yourself for your brand. It's a one-page strategy document. It's super powerful. I never said I was good at fitting things into boxes. So here we are, convenience, where I'm breaking this down. It means the locations are everywhere. They've got the best teachers. They're always having so much fun. And it's like babysitting over the holidays. It just makes your life easy as a mum and dad if you've got to go to work or if you want some time off. If you just love having your kids have fun, like I do with mine. That's why my Jacob, my big boy, he just loves it. He still wears the cap and still talks about it. Empowering. Let's break that down a little bit. Inspiring kids to create amazing things. Infinite possibilities to change the world. You think about that. Infinite possibilities to change the world. That's so cool. And the original. Trusted since 2013. The leading authority and school partnerships. So they partner with, I think, around 700 schools around the country. So these are the individual product attributes that support the product benefits, and the product benefits support the rational product offering that solve the customer problems for the mums and the dads and the kids. So you see how this plays out. It's a one-page strategy document, and it makes everything tight. Of course, you've got to do a little bit of thinking, but once you've done that thinking, this becomes your creative and strategic jump point for everything that you do in marketing. And now we're going to get to the exciting part, which is converting a rational reason for being into an emotional end benefit. This is the rational, the product offering. Let's be realistic. People do not buy things based on price and attributes alone. They buy things based on the emotional connection, and we make decisions from our heart. And that thing that you've probably heard about, it's called gut instinct. It's always right. That's where we make the decisions, in our guts, in our hearts. And so we need to talk that language when we communicate with our customers. So in the end, we're talking about an emotional end benefit. Empowering kids with future skills to create the digital world is a very powerful proposition for this brand, for any brand. And it culminates in these two words, creating superpowers. So not only can your kids have a great time and they learn a whole bunch of things, but they get excited about innovation and experimentation in the digital world and getting your brain functioning in a way that's kind of futuristic. And that's kind of cool and exciting as well. So that thought, creating superpowers, is their powerful unified end benefit and emotional reason to exist. And that is their brand proposition to tell fantastic stories. And the lens, if you like, that helps us make decisions about what we should and shouldn't say. I hope that's helpful, guys. I want you to go ahead and create your own here. This is yours. Get busy with it. And I hope that is an insight or a strategy or a one-page document that you can use. And power to you on your growth journey, guys. Thank you.